Cooper, my father dedicated his whole life to Plan A. I have no idea what she's talking about.
I do.
But he's been trying to solve the gravity equation for 40 years.
Amelia, your father solved his equation before I even left.
Then why wouldn't he use it?
The equation couldn't reconcile relativity with quantum mechanics. There's some things that aren't meant to be known.
Not meant to be known? Well, we know the impact that general relativity has had on physics, and we know the weirdness of quantum mechanics, and we know that there is something missing between them. Maybe that something is string theory. My name is Desh from This Is 42. Welcome to What Is This? When Einstein conjured up the theory of general relativity to describe gravity, his calculations indicated that on a grand scale, space has a gentle, elegant curve. Unlike his hair, of course. But according to quantum mechanics, the more we zoom into the most microscopic building blocks of our universe, there is no elegant order of things. There is fluctuations, chaos, and a whole lot of uncertainty. Can two opposite things be true at once? Can we have chaos in the micro realm and order in the macro realm? Does all of this uncertainty eventually become more certain the more we zoom out? Well, we may be able to bridge the gap. Fair warning though, the bridge is made out of string. So the atom is made up of electrons circling the nucleus, and the nucleus packs in a bunch of protons and neutrons. Now, according to Dr. Brian Greene, one of the leading physicists in the world currently working on string theory, this is where the conventional physics stops. But if our curiosity takes us deeper down the rabbit hole, when we zoom further into quarks themselves, string theory says we will find a dancing filament, a string of energy that vibrates different patterns to produce everything we see around us. Cool story, bro. But what does this mean for the macro scale and the universe itself? Can't we all just get along? Dr. Michio Kaku says that string theory gives us insight into the Big Bang itself that produced our universe. According to Einstein's equations, we are like insects on an even expanding bubble of soap. This is the aspect of the Big Bang theory we are familiar with. But according to string theorists, we did not just come from one bubble of universe. We are either the product of two universe bubbles getting together or the product of their divorce. Which means there is another universe from us somewhere out there. So, string theory is essentially the framework that ties the macro and the micro. String theorists believe that all the particles that make up our universe come from this one very entity, these strings. And the laws of physics seem to be pretty consistent tied up in string theory. If we are taking 10 dimensions of space instead of 3 or 4 or anything less than 10.
And our brains can't picture, what does it even mean?
So yeah, there is that thing we have to deal with, and we will. If this unification of the laws of physics sounds too good to be true, you wouldn't be the only one to think so. Neil deGrasse Tyson believes string theorists are just stringing everyone along with a pipe dream. Just because they want it to be elegant, it doesn't mean the universe agrees. Sorry to pull on your heartstrings, but those string theorists can keep working on it until they are fully strung out. That does not mean we might not see some practical application of some of the ideas that come from string theory. According to Dr. Lisa Randall, just as Einstein could not foresee how his theories would be used to boost humanity with satellites or destroy with bombs, we may not want to dismiss string theory in full just yet. What about you? Where do you see string theory taking us? Is it just hanging loosely by a string that we are out to cut and focus on a multitude of other questions? Or will we have the multiverse on a string if we just keep plugging away at this for a little longer? Which will actually help us find meaning? Let us know below. I will be back with more What Is This episodes as we continue on this journey together to find meaning.